Here's the story of how generous giving began. In the late 90s, a few of us got together to talk about something that concerned us. Wealth was reaching record highs, but generosity was lower than it had been during the Great Depression. It didn't make any sense. Greater wealth gives us the opportunity to be more generous, and generosity leads to abundant life. So we had the opportunity for more abundant life, but we weren't taking it. Why? Now, around that same time, we met some people who lived very generous lives, and we asked them, "Why are you so generous?" We heard their stories. We saw their joy. Their passion and convictions inspired us. And we found something else. Just talking with others about generosity opened our hearts so God could grow us. And from that point on, we knew generous giving would always be about a conversation. So we began to create events for people to come together and simply discuss generosity. And when we did, God showed up, and we all left encouraged. But many of our friends were skeptical, worried that these conversations were actually just a sneaky way for us to ask them for money. And it made us realize that we needed a place where you could talk about generosity without ever being asked for money. And it was then that something remarkable happened. A family foundation with a legacy of generosity stepped forward and offered to underwrite this work in its entirety. Here's why that's a big deal. We never have to ask anyone for money, ever. Our conversations really had no strings attached. They could be honest. And it's those honest, open conversations about generosity that make wonderful things happen in our lives and in our world. That's the story of how generous giving began. And it continues today in both large gatherings and small. We're not here to give you all the answers. We're here to give you the gift of conversation and together move deeper into the life that is truly life.